Take one take. This is NBA One Take featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Lakers. This is NBA One Take for your head. NBA One Take for your brain. Coming to you live, Brooklyn, New York. This is NBA One Take, February 23rd, 2020. It was 3 games for me on the docket. And the first game was my LA Lakers versus the Washington Wizards. And we lost. Yeah. In overtime to the Wizards. Russell Westbrook, 33. Triple-double. Brad Beal, he got 32 as well. Oh, these losing streaks. I'm pissed off. I know we don't have Anthony Davis. You gotta step up, bro. KCP, he had a 21-point night. And Harold had 26. He had Monster was on the showed more efficiency. But we need to defend. I know the Wizards got their little 5-game winning streak. And I made a post about the recent woes. Well, we wasn't supposed to lose to them. I'm seeing Hachimura making. Jesus Christ. Lakers, you gotta get it. And then, you know, they come in with LeBron with the minutes and shut up. Don't worry about his minutes. Don't worry about the man's money. Don't worry about what he's doing, all right? It's just... I'm pissed off now. Now I'm hating people saying, oh, they're gonna slide into like a 5th, 6th seed. Stick to your journalistic, overhyped nonsense and keep spreading that on Twitter. And just leave it alone. Because they'll fix some things. The Lakers have to fix some things. They have to get things under control. All right. Next game was Dallas Mavericks versus the Memphis Grizzlies. And the matchup between the last 2 Rookie of the Years, Luka Doncic and Ja Morant. And Dallas gets the big win. Luka had 21. Brazil Tim Hardaway Jr., boy, he was really playing well. He had 29. And Ja Morant for the Grizzlies had 21. And Jalen Brunson, he had a 19. He was playing really well off the bench. Had some good minutes for them. Okay. In news with Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis. Not saying he's getting dealt, but past several weeks, they've been exploring some options, trade options with him. Just seeing what they could get not high, it's not low. So it's somewhat in the middle. Depends on who you ask. Some teams hold high value to him and some teams don't. So Dallas is just looking. And they need to, because they feel it's something they just have to do. Not saying, yeah, look, you committed to Porzingis long term. You are, but you can deal them. You feel it's not working. Their record and his inactivity is a clear indication. And plus the contract you're paying him on, we can see. So that's what they're doing. Because expectations for the Mavericks are high. And I think their own expectations is something they should have done. Should have had realistic expectations. Media expectations. I wasn't. I said they was like a 6 or 7 seed for me. I don't go with the metrics all the time. It's just a little tool. It's not everything. Things are situational. The mind sometimes can be a robot, but reactionary is not a metric on your system. And the last game was the Chicago Bulls and Houston Rockets. Now, Chicago gets the win. Led by Zach LaVine. He had 21. Kobe White had 24 and 10, and then Wendell Carter Jr. is looking good out there, 18 and 13. And David Nwamba for the Rockets, he had the high off the bench with 22. But the Bulls get this blowout win. This is something they need. And see, the Rockets now is waived DeMarcus Cousins due to the lack of playing time. He wasn't getting because they was giving it to Christian Wood. Now, I have an up and down thing with DeMarcus Cousins. Mainly because his immaturity and his attitude when he first was in. I thought the Kings should have traded him after their third season, just get rid of the guy and try to figure out. I think all those years that they had him with the Kings, he was just posting up things they could have just got the house for him and then see what they could have done, and they would probably be in a better situation till they held on to him and then still been irrelevant after you even trade the guy. So that's one thing. Now, he's not going to play over Christian Wood. Christian Wood is a good young player. He's developing. He's putting up good numbers. He runs the floor. He does a lot. DeMarcus Cousins, it's not the same person. Well, chronic injuries, and his contract isn't something where it's immovable. No, they could just waive him. After they guaranteed this money, they waived him. He's been good locker room. He actually went to bat with the organization against James Harden, but Harden said his teammates wasn't good enough. So, like I said, Houston is toxic. The organization thinks it's not looking good out there. There's even rumblings with John Wall right now that you're going to hear about Wall in another month or so. I think that's why Wall was trying his best to play so high at a level that another team would possibly want to trade for him. Man, this sucks for Steven Silas. This sucks. It sucks. But at the end of the day, Boogie is not a starting center. He's a backup. It's not a six-man. It's a role player. He's making these threes because he has it. But him getting the ball in the post and scoring, no. It's not. He's not doing that anymore. And I think he realized it. But you gotta stay in the league. You gotta be some kind of specialist. You can't have the same mindset you had when you was younger. You gotta know your limitations. The limitations is live game action. You gotta understand how efficient can I be in my role and amount of minutes I'm playing. You gotta have a real impact on the game. And that's what the Marcus Cousins you have to realize that. Because there's gonna be some teams that's gonna want him, because he's been a good guy and players like him. So they're gonna see, but he better not expect a lot. He's not. Look, Portland needs some big men. He gets it, he comes back, he comes there, he plays, but he got to know the pecking order. Same as Carmelo Anthony. Until he realize that, you know, you're gonna have situations like this. Situations like almost like the Lakers. You know, he didn't really play for them. Golden State. It's all a learning. But this is NBA Onetakes, Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.